On February 2019, I began volunteering at a local charter school called UCP. UCP is an acronym that stands for United Cerebral Palsy. This organization as a whole is a nonprofit international charity made up of a network of affiliates. The charter school in which I volunteered is only one of many schools that provide services for many adults and children with disabilities. But children without disabilities are also admitted into their school and compose a large portion of their classroom. The school at which I volunteered admits children as early as 6 weeks after birth into a high quality daycare facility in which they can later continue to preschool all the way up to fifth grade. But before I get into that, let me share a little bit of history first. UCP was founded in New York in 1949 by two married couples who joined forces to improve the quality of life for their children with cerebral palsy and others like them. In the 1940s, there were not so many options for people with cerebral palsy, or let alone for people with disabilities. But it's these kind of humble beginnings that started a network of affiliate schools like the one that I volunteered at. When I first entered the classroom, I could quickly tell that it was no ordinary school. The first thing they would do is play a music video, and most of the kids got up and actually started dancing. It was pretty funny and kind of cute, but I was honestly nervous, and I was kind of lost on how I should help out at first. I wasn't sure what I should do. But I informed the teacher that I was there to help out with any child whose English is not their first language. And she assigned me to a 9-year-old boy who spoke English quite fluently, but came from a Hispanic family, so he had minor language issues. I began by helping him on his reading and writing exercises. I wasn't sure at first of what his disability was, but all I knew is that he couldn't focus for more than a couple of seconds at a time. He had trouble focusing on writing or reading or writing more than two words consecutively. And UCP is not allowed to disclose any medical diagnosis that a child has, so I just had to speculate that he might suffer from ADHD and possibly dyslexia as well. In this video, you can see how much trouble he's having focusing in the middle of a lecture. I got to know the other kids sitting near him and occasionally helped them out too, but mainly focused on the same boy. After I volunteered a couple more times, we got to know each other more, and he told me his dad is from Peru, which is my country of origin. Also, he loves Spider Man, so it was pretty cool knowing that we had things in common, and he seemed happy every time I would show up. One thing I certainly took away from this experience is that us people without disabilities, we take a lot of things for granted, especially everyday activities such as reading, writing, or even listening. I also learned to be more patient and learn to implement strategies that I learned in teaching English as a foreign language classes that I have been taking at UCF. Plus, behavioral and social science strategies, which is my other area of study. This entire volunteer experience at UCP has certainly helped me integrate my areas of study and also has helped me prepare for my upcoming English teaching job in Japan, which I will be starting in August. I will remember these students that I helped at UCP very fondly, and I hope it'll help me succeed as a teacher in Japan.